Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So I thought I'd make a little video about not drinking alcohol. This is something that I've been thinking about lately, is like I've never really discussed how I stop drinking, how I stay not drinking, or anything like this. So I'm from America. I was born and raised Christian. Drinking was not against my religion at all. And I grew up seeing people drink alcohol. It's like alcohol is a staple of American society. So you have dinner, you have a glass of wine, or you have a cocktail. You want to do something, you go out, you have a cocktail, a beer, a wine, whatever. So I didn't drink at all until I turned like 21. I was always a goody two-shoes. My friends would sneak out when we were kids, and I'd be like, you guys can sneak out, I will be here. I never wanted to get in trouble, so my nature, like, alhamdulillah, mashallah, my nature is like, I don't want to get in trouble and I don't want to do bad things. Never wanted to be naughty, didn't lie to my parents, I had no rebellion issues, I got straight A's, I was in all honors classes, I was like a dork, if you will. I didn't want to get in trouble, I didn't want to go to parties, I didn't, you know what I mean? So I was the only kid in, what year was I? Sophomore or junior year. Everybody got suspended on a school trip except for me because they were all drinking. I was always the person who was like, you guys are gonna get in trouble, I'll be here. Like, my friends would sneak out and I'd stay home. My friends would drink and I'd be like, you're not supposed to do that. It's probably so annoying, but you know, alhamdulillah, it was just my nature. So I was born and raised in Nevada. So for those of you not in the United States, Nevada is, everybody thinks of what? Go. Las Vegas. So I'm not from Las Vegas, I'm from Reno, which is northern Nevada. But Las Vegas and Reno are from the same state, so we have each state in America has different laws. Now, Nevada is a 24-hour state, which means it doesn't close. We have casinos, there's brothels, there's gambling, gaming, all of these things that other states don't allow. So being from a 24-hour town, we have casinos and hotels. It's the gaming industry, I guess you would say. So there's lots of alcohol, lots of drugs, like I said, prostitutes, gambling, haram, haram, haram! Now, I was a local, so I didn't go to casinos and stuff like that. I never got into gambling. I thought it was a waste of money. So I was always that person who was like, I'm not going to gamble. If I wanted to throw my money away, I'd go to the mall and I'd buy something and for sure get something in return, because I just think it's like excessive to take your money and throw it away. When I was younger, I worked parking cars, valet parking at one of the casinos, and you'd see the same people coming in and day out, and like, oh, I don't have any money, and it was just like really sad. Like, what are you doing here? Don't you have something better to do? Like, go to the gym, hang with your family, go for a walk. I don't know. I'm into healthy lifestyles, so anyways, back to the story about drinking. So I didn't really drink until I turned 21, and I was never really excessive with it. My grandmother on my mom's side is allergic to alcohol. My mother is extremely intolerant to alcohol, and I inherited this trait. So I would have a few sips of alcohol and feel it right away. I could, even when I went out to dinner, I would have a beer or a glass of wine. I could not drive. I would feel the effects for hours. So I was never drinking a huge amount of alcohol. For me, it was something social. I would go out with my friends, we'd have a drink, we'd hang out, maybe we'd be there visiting all night, and that was basically it. I was never an alcoholic. I never needed it to function. However, just like in American society or Western society, drinking is an integral part of society. It's an activity everybody participates in. And when you stop drinking, people think you're a freak. I feel like people are so uncomfortable by the fact that I don't drink. Not because I don't drink, but because, this is what I realized, people think this. They're thinking, you think you're so much better than me because you don't drink, and you're judging me for drinking because you don't drink. And really, I'm like, yo, everybody has their own decision to make. I don't drink. You do you. Yeah, I don't think you should, because it's toxic. It's disgusting. It's terrible for your health, your mind, your body, your spirit. But do you. So, basically, I wasn't a huge drinker, casual drink here and there. It was just not even something I ever even thought about. Now, when I met my first Muslim and they didn't drink alcohol, I was like, oh, why? And when I started researching Islam and was like, okay, my major things in the beginning, why are they modest? Why don't they drink? Why don't they eat pork? Because these things are so backward from American society. So once I started researching, I found out that Christians in the Bible were indicated not to do these things. So this was a huge selling factor for me to convert to Islam, revert rather, because I was just like, this is in the Bible and we're doing this? Like, why didn't anybody tell me? It was just like one of those things where I was like, it literally says, don't eat hoofed animals. And we're over here, bacon, bacon, bacon. Ew, sick. Alhamdulillah, I really never liked bacon. I never liked pork. It was salty. So I really didn't eat that a lot either. But